Right now, while you're watching this, people your exact age are earning more in 1 month than most people make in a year. They didn't get lucky. They didn't inherit wealth. They simply discovered something you're about to learn, something that will change your entire trajectory. Before we dive in, if you haven't watched my previous video about the biggest trap keeping people stuck, pause this now and watch it first. The link is in the description. That video reveals the psychological patterns that trap 99% of people in mediocrity. I showed you why you need to understand psychology and find your goal. Today, we're finding that goal. Here's the reality. Most people will watch this, feel motivated for 24 hours, then return to their old patterns. Don't be most people. When was the last time you felt genuinely excited about your future? Not just hoping things work out, but actually excited about where you're heading. If you can't remember, you're not alone. Here's what nobody tells you about finding your path. It's not about following your passion. That's the biggest lie they sell in school. I spoke with a 28-year-old last week, college graduate, good family, making $35,000 at a job he hates, living paycheck to paycheck. He said something that hit hard. I feel like I'm already behind in life, and I don't even know what race I'm supposed to be running. That's the reality for millions. They're running in circles because nobody taught them how to choose a direction that actually matters. Here's where psychology comes in. Your brain is wired to avoid pain and seek pleasure. When thinking about your future, it defaults to the easiest, most familiar path. That's why people end up in jobs they never really chose. They just fell into them. I'm going to share a framework successful people use but rarely discuss openly. It's built on 3 pillars: knowledge, money, and impact. Most people think you must choose between doing what you love and earning good money. That's false. The most successful and fulfilled people find fields where all 3 pillars align. Consider Sarah. 3 years ago, Starbucks barista, 12th hour, completely lost. Today, UX designer, $120,000 for a year, working remotely from anywhere. What changed? She understood this framework. She chose a field where she could gain valuable knowledge quickly. UX design principles, earn substantial income, tech companies pay well, create real impact, helping millions use apps better. That's not luck. That's strategy. Let me break down real opportunities because nobody's giving you straight facts. Technology and programming. Programming isn't about math. It's about problem solving. The numbers speak for themselves. Entry-level developers, $70,000, $90,000. Senior developers, $120,000 to $180,000. Tech leads, $200,000 to $400,000 plus. You can learn this online for free, while others accumulate debt for degrees that might not guarantee employment. Take David, burger flipper 2 years ago, self-taught Python developer today, earning $95,000 at a startup. He's 23. Digital marketing and e-commerce. Every business needs customers. Every business is going digital. Digital marketing specialists, $50,000, $80,000. E-commerce managers, $60,000, $100,000. Growth consultants, $100,000 to $300,000 plus. Start practicing immediately. Create content. Build an audience. Sell something. Even small projects teach skills companies desperately need. Sales and business development. Everything is sales. Great salespeople earn serious money. Software sales, $80,000, $150,000. Medical device sales, $100,000 to $200,000. Real estate, top performers, $200,000 to $500,000 plus. Sales teaches human psychology better than any textbook. Are you seeing the patterns? You've already learned something most people spend their whole life avoiding, but we're not done yet. Now, we go deeper into the psychology, the action plan, and what it actually takes to change your future. Let's keep going. Most people treat career choice like choosing lunch. It's not. It's like choosing where you'll live, who you'll become, what kind of life you'll wake up to for the next decade. But the brain gets overwhelmed. Analysis paralysis kicks in. Too many options, too much fear. So it chooses nothing. And that's why people stay stuck. But here's the shift. You don't need to choose perfectly. You need to choose powerfully. I'll say that again. You don't need to choose perfectly. You need to choose powerfully. Marcus, he spent 2 years finding his passion. Meanwhile, his friends, they picked something and committed. They got promoted, built skills, made real progress. Marcus finally realized passion isn't found. It's developed through mastery and success. Now, let's look at more fields people don't talk about, but are changing lives. Content creation and media. Top YouTubers, 100,000 to 1 million plus a year. Podcast producers, $40,000 to $150,000. Content strategists, $60,000 to $120,000. This isn't just entertainment. It's psychology. It's systems. It's scaling human attention. Healthcare and specialized services. Physical therapists, $80,000 to $95,000. Specialized nurses, $80,000 to $120,000. Healthcare consultants, $90,000 to $200,000 plus. People are living longer. They want quality of life. These are recession-proof careers. Now let's talk about skills. Universal, high-value skills. These skills make you valuable anywhere. Communication. The ability to simplify ideas, persuade others, build trust. This can double your income in any field. Data analysis and critical thinking. Companies drown in data. They starve for insight. You give them insight, you become essential. Project management and leadership. You bring order to chaos. You lead people to outcomes. That's priceless. Let's bring this to life. Jessica, at 19, part-time retail. Lost. She found graphic design, studied like crazy, created fake company projects, applied to 50 jobs, got rejected by 47. 3 said yes. Today, she's 24, senior designer at a tech company, $85,000 a year, just bought her first house. Then there's Miguel. He thought he wasn't smart enough. Cybersecurity caught his eye. It paid well. He discovered it wasn't about being a genius. It was about being methodical. 2 years later, $90,000 job, protecting companies from hackers. Recruiters now chase him. Let's go even bigger. High growth fields with massive opportunity. Financial services and fintech. Financial advisors, $60,000 and $150,000 plus. Investment analysts, $70,000 to $120,000. Fintech developers, $90,000, $160,000. Why? Because money touches everything. Understand how money works and you'll never run out of high-paying options. Emerging fields, AI and machine learning, $100,000 to $300,000 plus. Renewable energy engineers, $80,000 to $104,000. Blockchain developers, $150,000. If you didn't, $5,000 plus. These fields didn't exist, and now they're creating millionaires. So what's the real difference between success and regret? It's not talent. It's not luck. It's mindset. You think you have time, but the truth, you don't. Every day you wait, someone else gets ahead. Every day you hesitate, they take action. Alex spent 3 years researching the perfect business. 3 years. Others, they failed twice, then built something that worked. Now they're experienced. He's still stuck. Time is not on your side. Momentum is, and momentum only comes from starting. Today, here's your action plan. This part matters more than anything. Step 1, pick one field that genuinely interests you. Just one. You're not getting married, you're exploring. Step 2, study 3 successful people in that field. Where did they start? What did they learn? What did they get wrong? Step 3, start learning. Immediately. Programming, write your first line of code. Digital marketing, create your first piece of content. Sales, study human persuasion. Start now. Even traditional fields are changing fast. Real estate plus tech, $50K, $500K plus. Online education, $40K to $200K plus. Creative design, $40K to $150K plus. Tech is breathing new life into old industries, and those who bridge the gap, they win big. Let's talk about something most people never master: commitment. Most people will do nothing with this information. They'll get hyped, maybe bookmark it, and then forget. Why? Because change is uncomfortable. And your brain, it hates discomfort. But listen, temporary discomfort leads to permanent progress. Avoiding discomfort, that leads to permanent regret. 5 years from now, do you want to still be watching these videos, wondering how to fix your life? Or do you want to be the story someone else is watching for inspiration? The choice is yours. Now, let's talk about the compound effect. Skills stack, they ripple. Programming doesn't just make you technical, it sharpens your logic, your thinking, your ability to build. Communication doesn't just help with speeches, it improves leadership, relationships, influence. Emma started web development for the paycheck, but it made her better at managing projects, which led to her own agency. She didn't plan that path, she just mastered one skill, and that skill multiplied into more. Let's go deeper. Your network equals your net worth. The people you hang around are either building you or breaking you. Surround yourself with complainers, that's who you become. Surround yourself with builders, that becomes your new normal. Start today. Join online communities. Comment on posts. Follow industry leaders. Contribute something. Opportunities come through people, not job boards. Now the urgency. Someday is a lie. You're waiting for perfect timing. There is no perfect timing. While you wait, markets shift, tech evolves, competition grows. People had Instagram ideas before Instagram. They waited, they lost. Don't be them. Let me give you a strategy that's changed lives. Skill stacking. You don't need to be the best at one thing. Be good at a few connected skills. Example, mediocre programmer, decent designer, decent marketer equals startup superstar. Average writer plus solid psychology plus persuasive equals high-paid copywriter. People skills, tech plus business sense equals six-figure consultant. Be strategic, not perfect. Now, let me be honest about what starting actually feels like. You're going to suck. You'll feel behind, confused, stupid. You'll want to quit. But that's not a sign of failure. That's the exact feeling of growth. Tom? He spent weeks making his first Facebook ad. It flopped. 6 months later, he made $50,000 for a client. Now he runs a full agency. He didn't quit. And that's the difference. Now let's talk money. You're allowed to want money. Wanting a good life isn't greed. It's responsibility. Money gives you choices. It gives you freedom. It lets you care for those you love. People who say money isn't important usually don't have to worry about rent. You can do meaningful work and earn serious income. You don't have to choose. Let's zoom out one last time. The old model, school job, 30 years, retire. That's dead. The new model, learn, adapt, create value, build freedom. Maria? She started as a translator, realized companies had global marketing problems. She built a niche consulting service. Now she earns more each month than she used to earn all year. She didn't start with a grand plan. She paid attention and took action. So now we reach the final moment, the decision point. You've learned more in this video than most people learn in a lifetime. You know the careers, the skills, the psychology, the actions, but none of that matters unless you act. You have two paths. Close this, scroll social media, hope things change, or make a decision that changes everything. 1 year from now, you'll either regret waiting or be grateful you started. People winning in life, they're not smarter than you. They just started. So start now. Your steps. 1, pick one field. 2, study 3 successful people. 3, start learning today. Your future self, they're counting on you. Don't let them down. And if you haven't yet, go watch the first video. The biggest trap is keeping people stuck. That one reveals the mental cage. This one gave you the keys. So now ask yourself, what are you going to do about it?